Hello, everybody. Hope everybody's having a good week so far. Navy Doc 5184 here. Thank you all for stopping by. This is a very it's a different stream than what I'm used to. This one's literally just going to be us hanging out. Got really nothing planned outside of the two videos I saw from my last stream that I thought would be really fun to watch with each other. But this is the type of stream that I want to start also doing. At the very least once a month. I know that usually, like with all my live stream replays, I usually just have them available for members. Unless something kind of wonky happens with them, then I'll make them available to the public. This is kind of one of those exceptions where this one is literally meant for everybody. And we're just here. We're just going to hang out, whether you're on Twitch or YouTube, doesn't matter. Just here to hang out, have fun, or maybe watch a few videos, play a few games, stuff like that. Like I said, just kind of just going off the cuff, so this is the type of stream where it's really more or less engagement driven. It's the stream where we just get just to hang out, and do whatever. So there may be some reactions involved. Not necessarily. I will take reaction requests. No guarantees that I will get to them during these types of streams, but at the very least put them on my watch queue so you can make stuff that you'd like to see in the future, whether it be reactions or games or anything like that. But one thing that I am going to do though, just give me a second. I'm getting some stuff open up on my other screen here, but one of the things I do intend on doing is, what's the word I'm looking for? Oh, go over the K-pop tournament that's going on. So, for those of you that have been keeping track, the quarterfinals started on Sunday. I already gave my predictions on how I think that's gonna go, and I gotta say this round has been very shocking. So I'm just opening up the polls on here right now just so we can see where they're at. So I'm gonna go ahead and switch over real quick. I just gotta find the right. There we go. Alrighty, so actually, you know what? Let me switch to my gaming one because you'll see the screen better on there. So Shiny and ATs. I did expect Shiny to kind of win this one. I was not expecting them to have as large of a lead. I was not expecting this ratio of percentage, 79-21. Granted, it's not over yet. We have until noon on Saturday. But if this keeps the way it is, wow. I expected ATs to put up way more of a fight. But crazier comebacks have happened. We go to the next match. This, I'm not going to lie. At first, this was my most shocking, what's the word I'm looking for, position right now, because I expected Twice to win. And I think I even thought that they would have the more comfortable victory out of everybody. And here they are, they're losing only by 3%, or was that? No, by 6%. So with the amount of votes, I'm guessing we're looking at like maybe 2 vote difference, probably, to be honest, with this one. So I was not expecting this to be close, and I was not expecting Twice to lose. But then again, that probably just goes again, just kind of like I underestimated Twice against Blackpink. Looks like I'm underestimating Red Velvet. It's just Twice has just been on a roll lately, especially with their new comeback. I fully expected Twice to really kind of ride that momentum through this tournament after they got through Blackpink, but I don't know. Red Velvet, it looks like they have other plans. It looks like Red Velvet has other plans. The next one, again, honestly, this one for me was probably personally the closest one for me to vote for because I love both these groups so much. But as you can see, Big Bang is destroying Stray Kids. This one has the most votes out of the matches in the quarterfinals, but they are destroying Stray Kids. I thought Stray Kids was going to keep it really close, but I don't know. It's going to take a miraculous comeback for Stray Kids to probably even make this close. I mean, especially a 93-7. But that's not even the most shocking result. It's the next one, which may prove to be a first in all of my tournaments. is we are looking at a shutout. And of all groups, it's Black Swan that is pulling it off. Now, again, as I've said, that is my group. That's the group that I stand when it comes to K-pop. So personally, I would have voted for them. But even I had my reservations on whether they were going to do whatchamacallit so well against 50-50. Hey, Akita, how you doing? Hey, no problem. I told you I would get to it. Didn't go the way I thought it would, but I did promise that I would do it, and I tried to keep my word the best I can. But yeah, I really enjoyed them. Thank you for even suggesting them. I already got a couple more of their songs in the watch queue that I will do later, so you can definitely count on seeing more of them in the future. But they were a lot of fun. Thank you so much for what's the word I'm looking for? Suggesting them. Good Lord, I can't speak today. So, but yeah, so getting back to the tournament here, yeah, I fully expected 50-50 to kind of keep it close too. I did think that probably just the feelings towards 50-50 would have helped Black Swan, as well as the results that I've gotten when I've done reactions to Black Swan. You know, they've always done well, so I expected them to do good with this tournament, but I was not expecting them to pitch a shutout. That is amazing. Oh, thanks a lot, Akita. Thanks a lot. Hope you have a great one, too. And if you follow me on YouTube, which I'm assuming you do since you saw it probably, definitely keep an eye on my community post. Because usually I'll post what I plan on doing throughout the week. Keyword there is plan to do throughout the week. Lots of things can change, but you know, I always try to have a tentative weekly plan. So definitely keep an eye out on there to see what's coming up. But you can count on Sakura Zaka 46 being on there really soon. You can count on that. So, all right. So before we get to other festivities, let's go over this. So if everything stays the way they are, we are looking at Shiny versus Big Bang, which is the semifinal I expected there. Just really wasn't expecting their paths to be as easy as they were. And Red Velvet versus Black Swan, which is half of what I guess more or less hoped. I thought that maybe 50-50's overall popularity could have still carried them through, but it looks like it's going to be Black Swan versus Red Velvet on that one, which, like I said, was halfway I expected. I expected Black Swan and Twice, but it looked like it might be Red Velvet. If Twice gets eliminated here, I might have to console my brother a little bit. I know I was going to try to have him come on the stream when we discuss the end of this round, and I don't know. He may not want to talk about it after this because Twice is his group. So I don't know. I'm not one to ask for favors when it comes to these polls because, you know, I love the chaos, but for my brother's sake, he'll probably beg you all to find people to come on and vote for Twice, knowing him. But, wow, I can't believe that. So let me go ahead and switch back to my intermission screen. That way, while I switch over to some other stuff and get the videos ready, you don't have to see all that stuff going on there. But yeah, as I said, I just want to start doing these streams where I'm just kind of just here, just chilling, hanging out with everybody, you know, and like I said, don't know about doing any new reactions with these streams. It may happen, just kind of depends. I know, like, I do have some stuff that I do have to do later, so this may not last as long as I want. I would imagine I will still get at least a good hour and a half in, maybe. Just like I said, just depends on how well everything goes. But this is also kind of a test run for this type of stream because I kind of plan on doing this type of stream May 3rd. And that may or may not be a very long one because that one is just like, I'm just going to have my stuff set up. I probably won't be here. I'll probably be at my mom's. Every now and then I like to go hang out and visit with my mom. And I'll stay there overnight or for a weekend or so. But that helps because my brother's there too. So we'll probably be hanging out, just chilling there. So I'll probably be there, but I'm probably just going to get set up and then just basically hit go live. And then we're just literally just going to hang out for however long. plenty of video games going on. Maybe watch a couple of videos. You'll probably see some stuff that me and my brother like to do. We like to do this save one song type of deal. Those are really fun for us to do, and we've been meaning to do those live for a while, so we'll finally get a chance to do that. But all that being said, I'm just heading over to my watch. There we go. There's the videos I was looking for. So the 2 videos that I had planned for today for this stream is basically what's the word I'm looking for? Every #1 song of the 1980s and every Billboard Hot 100 #1 single of the 90s. So we're going to start with the 80s one. I know I did a reaction to one of these before. I feel like, I don't know, the thumbnail looks familiar. I'm wondering if that's one that I did and just didn't take it out of the queue. That has happened to me a lot when I've gone through, and I've literally had to go through. Actually, you know what? While I'm thinking about it, let me do that real quick. Granted, it's been a while since I did react to it, so I probably don't even remember what all is on there. So even if I did react to it, I will probably go ahead and do it anyways, because like I said, it's been a while. Because I know it was when I actually cut it up in 3 parts, I believe. Oops. No? Alright, let's try this. There we go. Okay, I was like, wait a minute. Alright, just give me a second. I'm opening up where's the link? Where's the link? Where's the link? Are we serious? Was this back in the day when I did not? Because I know that there is a point, there are some times where I forgot to put links to the vid. Oh, nope, there it is. I was about to say, did I not put the link in my description there? Alright, so there's that. Let's go here. Alrighty. Come on. Yep. Okay, so this was the same one. So this was one that I've already reacted to. But like I said, it was a while ago. Good Lord, how long ago was this actually? Let me look. Oh my, this was almost 3 years ago I reacted to this one. October of 22. Actually, no, I started in September of 22. So it's definitely been long enough up here. We can probably go through. I probably would have forgotten most of them. But I thought the thumbnail looked a little familiar. So that's why. But that's fine. That's fine. We'll go ahead and check it out anyways. It's kind of a fun thing. Maybe we can discuss. So I'm sure a lot of the older folks will, well, I say older as if I'm old, but you know what I mean. We'll probably really appreciate this one a whole lot. So let's go ahead and switch on over. Oh, wait, let me... It would probably help if I opened up the video, wouldn't it? All right. Let me turn this down some because that sounded pretty loud. I don't want my mic to double catch that. All right. Let's get this on full screen. We are set to go. Let's go ahead and switch over. All right, and I will have to probably continuously monitor because I have no idea how it's going to work copyright-wise. That's fine. We'll take the risk. All right, so let's check out every #1 song of the 1980s. Oh, I forgot. Wait. All right, hold on. Let me go back. I forgot. All right, so let's go that Please Don't Go real quick. So that was the first #1 hit of the 80s, and it spent a week at #1. Wow, I forgot about this song, and I've actually heard, I remember in the 90s I heard a cover of this song. I didn't realize until I watched this that Casey and the Sunshine Band did this first. So that was a nice one. And then the next one was the Pina Colada song. That one spent 3 weeks at number one. That's interesting. So they overlap, I guess. I don't know. Maybe they go by different charts. I don't know. That's kind of weird. Makes sense why the video is so long, though. Woo! Oh, yeah. You can never go wrong with Jack. 4 weeks. I can know. Okay. Woo! That's another good one. We're still in 1980. Ooh. Oh, man. Oh, wow. We've had some solid ones. 6 weeks. Wow. Okay, yo, we've had some very solid number ones so far. I mean, Michael Jackson, Queen, Pink Floyd. I keep forgetting that The Wall or Another Brick in the Wall was that late. I always felt it was like mid-70s. I keep forgetting that was actually right there to where it would go into the 80s. So that was a nice surprise for me when I first saw that. That was really cool. Funky Town, okay. Really? Okay, anybody who knows me knows that I'm a real big Beatles fan, and I love me some Paul McCartney. I think that's one of his weaker songs. I'm kind of surprised that was a number one. And I paused it right on Billy Joel. Oh man, that dude is the truth right there. Rock and roll to me. Oh. Wow. Let me pause a second to hit on Olivia Newton-John. I know I haven't heard an insane amount of her music, but man, the memories I have with her with Grease. Wow. Man, when she passed, that was such a bummer. I think she was one of the first people I did a tribute to. I think actually Nichelle Nichols might have been first. I don't remember, but I'd have to look on there. But that one got to me a little bit. There are very few celebrity deaths that really kind of get to me. Olivia Newton-John was one of those, just because of the memories that Grease brings back to me. It was one of the time. It was like the last time I think my old group of friends back in elementary school were all together at the same time. So that's what I always think of whenever I listen to Grease or anything from Grease. So that was a shame. But nice to see her on this list. Always nice to see Olivia. Woo, that's probably my favorite Diana song, right? To be honest. There's Queen again. Oh, we're in October of 80 now. Okay. Woo, that dude too. That dude's the truth right there. Oh, I forgot about the ads. There's going to be plenty of those on this. This is a long video, so we'll probably get a few of those. Sorry about that. Oh. Okay. That song right there. That album, Double Fantasy. I tell you what, that was such a fantastic album. And it's a shame that was John Lennon's last. But I'll say this. If there is any album he had that would be his last, that was a good one. That was a great album. In fact, my favorite solo song of his is on that album. It's the song Woman. Absolutely love that song. But that song right there, just like Starting Over, that's a beautiful song too, especially if you knew what he was going through prior to recording that album. It was literally like he was kind of starting over, going back to, the way he was, even back to the Beatle days, It was like he found himself again and he was literally starting over. But man, this is another great Blondie song. Oh yeah, you cannot go wrong with Kool and the Gang. Oh, woo! Man. Ooh, Speedwagon. Nice. Oh, there's Blondie again. Good lord. What, they've been on here 3 times already? Ooh, I love this one. This is a good one. Not familiar with this one. I guess I can see why it was only #1 for a week. Don't know this one either. Ooh. Not a bad one. That's a good one. Ooh. Yeah. Wow, 9 weeks. Wow. Very solid song so far. I mean, that would make sense since they're all #1s. There's a part of me I was actually just thinking, I'm like, man, I kind of wish these clips were a little longer. But then again, you go, a list like this that somebody's making to try to upload on here, they probably really had to keep the clips short. You know, really, you know, I know like you're only really allowed to do so much, you know, and that's why I like doing like live reactions or even reaction generals or reaction videos in general. You know, kind of hard to get away with on YouTube, even though you see so many reactors. But there's so many things you have to do to make sure you're compliant with them. You know, especially when you're watching like a full music video, then that makes it really hard. But you know, so I understand. It's actually amazing how much I started to understand about how some of these videos are made and why they're some of the things happen on there since I started doing this. Oh, on here again, beautiful. 10 weeks, wow. Dang, Hall & Oates again. I think this is their third time on here. Night. Only 1 week? What beat it? Okay. I can see it. Okay, that one right there, I feel like, I'm not going to say it's an underrated Paul McCartney song, but I feel like it's one that doesn't get enough love. That was a beautiful duet with him and Stevie Wonder. You know, really looking at it, I mean, I know, you know, like with the piano keys and all that, but really in terms of race relations, I think that really was a big message on that too. You know, when he talks about Ebony and Ivory living together in perfect harmony, I mean, it's just like, wow. I mean, it fits with, you know, like racial relations, but also fits with the piano keys as well. So it's amazing how he pulled off a great double meaning with that song. But yeah, I was like, man, what in the world took out Chariots of Fire? Because that's a really great, you know, tune too. But I can see I can see that's the thing about this list is there's songs I'm like, what beat it? And then you see it and it's like, okay, I can understand. Especially when Chariots of Fire, like only 1 week. And this was 3 weeks, huh? I don't think I would have expected it to be as long. Ooh! 6 weeks, yeah, that sounds about right for this song. I don't see how this song beat it, though. I don't think this should have beat Eye of the Tiger out. I could see this having dethroned it, though. Ooh. Jeez. That's a good one, too. 4 weeks. Wow. 1 week? That's it? I expect this one to be longer. Ooh. Yeah, that's not beating this song, though. This song definitely wins. Good old Lionel Richie, alright. Okay, this song right here. This has got to be, like, since it's a female did, I'll call it the queen of all songs that should not have been good, but is like a classic great. This song really, when you listen to it and everything, really had no business being as good as it was, but my goodness. It's hard not to like. It's hard not to like. Oh, of course. Oh. Okay, I hate when the ads have like such catchy jingles that you almost kind of want to just listen to more. Alright. Hall & Oates again! Wow! There's Men at Work again. Jeez, I think Hall & Oates been on there like 4 times already. Ooh. Okay, hold up. Alright, normally I let it play a little bit, but these clips are so short, I have to say. This song only... I'm gonna say this: if it's not Prince, Michael Jackson, or Madonna that overthrew this, I might be a little upset. This only was number one for a week. Okay. Maybe I'm not as upset as I thought it was. I'm not as upset as I thought I would be. This is a good song. Alright, I'll give them that. I think I still like Africa a little better, but I think I can accept this dethroning Africa as number one. Speaking of Michael Jackson, there we go, 7 weeks. Man. Wow. I don't think I would have expected this song to be the one to overthrow. 83. That might have actually been a little early for Madonna. I don't know. We'll see. What overthrew this one? Oh, Michael Jackson. That's funny. It's almost like Michael took that personally. Like, oh, you take over my number one spot? Okay, watch this. Literally told him to beat it out of that spot. Ooh, David Bowie. Only 1 week? Why? Okay, this is a hell of a song. I can accept it. I can accept that. 8 weeks. Wow. Sweet Dreams was only number one for a week? Really? Really? That's upsetting. What dethroned it? I can't buy that. There's no way this should have dethroned Sweet Dreams. This I can accept. Dethrone. Okay, I was just about to say I can accept this song being the one that dethroned Sweet Dreams. But then I see that it was only number one for a week. What? No. Okay, what? How? Who did it? Okay, that's okay. I can accept this. I can accept this. Oh, 4 weeks, alright. Little bit of trivia on this video. So, those of you that have ever seen the movie Breakin', if you're not familiar with it, it was a movie back in the 80s, basically about breakdancing. I think it came out in 84. But a couple of folks that were in that movie, some of the dancers, who were actual street dancers, by the way, actually are in this video. I forget who they all were. I think it was like 3 of them. But some of them actually appear in this video. So if you've ever seen the movie, go back and watch this video and look out for them. I just don't remember which ones it was off the top of my head. I'd have to look it up. Ooh, that's a strong one too. Like 2 of my favorites right there. You know, it's like mixing the Beatles with Michael Jackson. You can't go wrong with that mix up. Ooh. Oh, yeah. Oh, I love this song. Woo! Got some Van Halen. All right. That's a good one too. 3 weeks? Okay. I feel like this should have been longer than 3 weeks, but let's see what dethroned it. That's not bad. This is a fun one. Oh, good old Cindy. I'm going to say this. I feel like Time After Time, I'm trying to figure out if I want to say is an underrated song for her, because anyone who I hear bring up Cyndi Lauper does bring that song up. But I think it's just because she's always so associated with Girls Just Want to Have Fun that it feels like it gets put on the back burner a little bit. So there's a part of me that almost feels like that Time After Time is a little underrated, but again, it's like when I hear people that are actually fans of her, like they bring up that song. So I guess I can't really say it's underrated, but I guess amongst the casual fans, they may not know it's her. Personally, my favorite Cyndi Lauper songs is Goonies Are Good Enough. Duran Duran. There we go. I'm not gonna lie, I'm actually kind of surprised it took this long for Prince to show up. Now that I think about it, I would have thought he had something from 1999 that made it number one, but I guess not. I can definitely see. I know this was a big one in '84. That's for sure. That's a good one too. Ghostbusters. Woo, Miss Tina. Another legend gone too soon. Ooh, I love this song. As much as I love this song, I'm not going to say I'm upset this was number one for a week, because honestly, like around 84, we know there's a lot of strong artists coming here that would easily dethrone this. So we'll see. Let's see. September of 84, I would not be surprised if Madonna is starting to show up on this list. Or, okay, no, we got Prince again. That's, yeah, but that works, though. Billy Ocean, my man. Don't judge. If y'all knew how much that song meant to me when I was a baby, my mom would tell me stories about how that was like the song I had to listen to as a baby. So you know what? Don't judge. Don't judge. And also, I should have thrown a disclaimer in here. There's going to be lots of times where I'm probably going to start singing along, and I'm probably not going to be in time with what's on there. I promise you I am singing in time with that. It's just the amount of time it takes for like the video sound, and like for me, I guess there's like a slight gap in between when you see it, so I'm going to sound off time. So I promise you I'm not that bad. I'm not good, but I'm not that bad. Hall & Oates again, wow. There we go. I knew Madonna was gonna have to start showing up at some point. Ooh. Oh, this is a good one right here. This song right here. Okay. I'm not even fully upset that there's an ad right there, because I was going to say something anyways. But I do kind of want to wait for this to get done so I can pause. But, Careless Whisper, man. The memes that birthed. Wow. That is... God, I love that song. Only 2 weeks. What dethrone this? Ooh, okay, yeah, this will dethrone just about anything. Oh, there's Madonna again. I'm a little disappointed. This is only a week. And I'm going to say this. Madonna back in this period is probably my favorite period for her. Even though my favorite Madonna song was in the 90s, it was her song Frozen. But if you were to ask me, like, if I could only choose, like, one era of Madonna music to listen to, it would probably be, like, this era. Because she had some serious bangers back in the day. The Breakfast Club song. Only 1 week, though, huh? That's a good song. Only 2 weeks? Okay, what dethrone this one? Fantastic song. Fantastic song. Very disappointed it was only number one for 2 weeks, but let's see what dethroned it. Phil Collins back in the day, too, man. Alright, got Duran Duran again, okay. Ooh. Yeah. I love this one too. This is a great song. Never seen the movie, but love the song. Dire Straits. I tell you what, that's a group that I've been starting to react to a lot more. and I'm just really now learning just how great they are. That's one of the songs of theirs that I already knew of theirs, but man, they are way better than I ever gave them credit for. Oh, Sheila. Another. Oh, here comes Whitney now. This early, huh? I didn't realize she was there. Yeah, I should have. Here's Stevie again. Wow, they actually got a TV theme on here. Okay. Get this city on rock and roll. Whoa, I forgot about this one. Let me, all right, hold on. I'm trying to see who we got here. So I see we got Stevie Wonder. I'm guessing, is that, oh, that's not Patti LaBelle. Hold on, let me go back. Was that Patti LaBelle? I can't really tell. I'm trying to look. No, I think that's Gladys Knight. Obviously, Dionne Warwick. And then Stevie Ray Vaughan? What brought this collaboration together? I need to research this song after the stream is over, because I want to see what brought this collaboration. But I'm pretty sure that that's Gladys Knight. Obviously, Stevie Wonder, Dionne Warwick, and Stevie Ray Vaughan. Wow, what a collaboration that is. Alright, we got Whitney again. Ooh. Wow, partner. It just hit me. Purple Rain wasn't on there. I thought Purple Rain for sure was a #1 song from that album. I guess not. And it was that long before his next #1? Wow, we're in 86 now. Dang, I did not realize that. He had to... Wow. That's crazy. That is crazy that was that long of a gap between Prince #1s. Definitely one of Whitney's best right here. Easily. That's a great Madonna song too. Billy Ocean, man. I tell you what, Billy Ocean really... I feel like he's somebody that I don't think gets enough love either. I think when people look back, it's like, oh yeah, he really was great, but he feels like one of those artists that was really great, but that kind of gets lost in the sauce of so many great artists. But man, he had some bangers too. Oh, Sledgehammer. Only 1 week, huh? Oh, yeah, I can see why that song beat it though. There's Madonna again. Oh, you knew this had to get in there. Only 1 week, huh? That's a great song. I don't think I would have. I don't think that would have been Take My Breath Away, but ooh, Janet. Another great Cyndi Lauper song that doesn't get talked about enough. Oh man, my cousin would have probably loved this one. He loves him some Bon Jovi, I tell you what. Nice. Woo. Man, I tell you what, man. They really knew how to do some ballads back in the day. Good Lord. Let's rewind and listen to that clip again. Woo. Dang. Man, he went in his soul for that one. Funny story. Well, not really a funny story, but a fun story. When I was deployed, we were in Kuwait for about a month, I believe, and they had a rec center. And at the time, Rock Band was still relatively new for the. Oh, what did we play it on then? Was it the PS? No, I think it was actually the Xbox 360 version that they had there, but was pretty popular back then. And I remember there was a group of us. I don't remember who all played on what instrument. I just remembered I was the vocal. So I was the singer, but we had somebody from the Army, Air Force, and Marines that were also playing on that. So we had literally a multi-force band on that one. And we did Living on a Prayer together. And it was so cool because one of my chiefs actually came in there and he saw me do it. And I had to hit up that high note with the at the end chorus, but that was so much fun. So every time I hear the song, I think about that. '87. I thought this was '90s. Okay. I love this song. Ooh. Oh wow. What a collaboration that is. Aretha Franklin and George Michael? Woo-wee. Man. Oh. And ooh, this song too. Wow. We had some really strong ones back to back on this. I don't care what anyone says. One of the greatest ballads of all time right here. If you are a music connoisseur and you make like a slow, like anything, like any playlist that has like slower music, like ballads or anything on this one, I have questions if you don't add this song on there. Your only excuse is that you just haven't heard of the song. If you have heard of this song and you don't have that on a playlist like that, I really question it because this is probably one of the greatest ballads all time. All time. My Lord. That's a pretty big gap between the Whitney hits too, now that I think about it. That's my favorite Heart song right here. Knew that from Beverly Hills Cop 2. Oh, there's U2 again. There's Madonna again. Ooh. Great song, cover and original. Great movie. Lou Diamond Phillips killed it in that movie. Man. And that's somebody I wish would have had a chance to really let their career grow, is Richie Valens. Good Lord. What he could have been. And I know that, I don't remember who brought it up, but someone brought up how I probably should have had Richie Valens in my tournament for best guitarist of all time. I think, while I don't fully disagree with that, because he was a great guitar player, I think just because he had such a small sample size that it really didn't feel appropriate compared to the other people I had on that list. I don't think I could have really in good conscience put him on there, but dude, if he had some more time, he probably could have been on that list. Oh boy. Wow. All right, we got Michael again. I'll say this with no shame. I love this song. Like I said, no shame. Absolutely no shame. I love this song. Woo! Nice.
Jump in my new car with me. I got it on cars.com. It's got everything I searched.
Some of these ads are a little weird.
When a kid plants something and they see it grow and they harvest it and taste it, it's exciting. Yes, I gotta have faith.
Ooh. Ooh. The first George Harrison solo song I ever heard, and I didn't even know who George Harrison was at the time. In fact, even when I learned who George Harrison was, I still didn't know this was George Harrison. Wow, there's Michael again. That's 3 songs off bad already. Ooh. Oh, I didn't know she had another #1 hit. Okay. Surprised I haven't seen Debbie Gibson yet. Wow, this video is something else, man. I know it wasn't a Rickroll, but darn nabbit. Mother. Oh, there's Michael. Well, that's 4 albums off bad. Wow. There's Billy Ocean again. I told you, man, this man had some. You know what? Let me go back. That's somebody I need to probably do some reactions to or check out more of their stuff. I just had to rewind because I wanted to see if I can try to pronounce his name. Terrence Trent D'Arby. Man, that dude. Whoo! This is the only song I know of his, but man, he goes hard on this one, don't he? Ooh, boy. Man. After I get done with this, I'm gonna look see. I'm trying to remember how many songs were on Bad, because we've already had 4 songs from the Bad album up here. Oh, okay. Let me say something about Miss Gloria Estefan. I know as much love as I give to people like Selena, with what she did for Latina Hispanic women. what Gloria Estefan did in general, I mean, for women in general, I mean, I know we've already seen Madonna in here, but Gloria Estefan, I don't think gets enough credit for really how much of a trailblazer, in my opinion, she really was. Good Lord. I mean, when you think amongst the greatest women performers of all time, she has to be in the mix. Whether you have her even in your top 3 or top 5 or anything, she has to be at least in the mix in consideration. I don't see how she can't be. George Michael again, whether it's him by himself or with Wham. There's Debbie. I knew she had to get in here somewhere. Michael, there's 5. That's 5 songs from the album that made it. Ooh, that's a good song right there. Oh, baby. George Michael again. There we go. Now we got some GNR. Okay. Be happy. There's my favorite Def Leppard song right there. I keep forgetting this was an 80s song. There's Bill again, too. He was on here quite a bit, too. This is a song that introduced me to the Beach Boys. Ooh. Another fantastic ballad from... Phil again. Dude, Phil Collins and George Michael are like owning this list. Oh, there's Debbie again. Oh. Okay, hold on. That song right there, The Living Years. Well, let me... Yeah. Man, I tell you what. This is one of those songs... I always have loved it. The older I get, the more I feel it. But I don't think I'll be able to really feel it any much more now, though, considering that my dad has passed away. But I know, like, once he did, though, this song hit so hard. Like, I honestly had to take some time away from this song. Like, I could not listen to it because of the theme of the song. After a while, it took a few months probably before I was able to listen to it again without absolutely losing myself. But, whoo, oh boy. This song right here, man. Ugh. Oh, Roxette. Ooh. Love that group. Oh, my brother Bobby was so obsessed with this song when he was little. Ugh, this was his song. Oh, there's Madonna again. I'm not sure who that is, but... Oh, bet. Okay, I did not know they were this early. Oh, he made it on here again. Okay. Alright, say what you will about Milli Vanilli. We know about the whole lip syncing scandal and everything. Well, can you really call it a scandal when you know, like, it? Yeah, you can. But I tell you what, those songs still were great. You know, no matter who the voices were behind them, they're still great. And you know what the sad thing is, though, too? I don't know how to pronounce his last name, but the one who is still alive, Fab, he actually can sing. Like, I've heard him actually sing these songs, and he's not bad. He's actually pretty good. So it was really a shame that they did what happened. I remember watching a documentary on Milli Vanilli, and it really shed a lot of light on why they made the decisions they did. You know, they were just kind of, I guess you could say, young and desperate, you know, to make it, you know, that they really didn't think about it. But, man. Oh, this one. There. See, when I saw Richard Marx pop up, I was waiting for this one. That's probably my second favorite Paula Abdul song right here. There's Gloria Estefan again. There's Milli Vanilli again. I tell you, their songs were great. Oh, there's Janet. Oh, this one right. That's my favorite Roxette song right here. Oh, we're hitting up. Oh, there it is. I was about to say, I saw we were in 1990, so I'm like, oh, we're hitting in the last ones right now. All right. Let's go ahead. Let's back out of here. Nope. Yes, we know it's Another Day in Paradise. Was the first one. Give me a second here. All right. So that was every #1 song of the 1980s, and I gotta say, that was a fun list to go through again. I had forgotten a lot of what was on there, even though I did react to this, but that was almost 3 years ago. You know, I think it was just interesting seeing what songs kind of like dethroned what, you know? I think that's what really made that one so much fun, but it was just kind of, I don't know, it's always cool like going through lists like that. I don't know why I enjoy it so much. I guess it's just nice to see where I don't know if I want to say where the music, you know, has grown to, you know what I mean? But give me a second, I'm just working on something. I apologize. Okay, here we go. Sorry, but yeah, but I think what I really found fun about that is just thinking about, it's like how does, you know, this song get beat out, you know, when you think it's like, how does it get beat out by, you know, another song? But certain enough, you know, you just never really know with these chart things, you know, you never really know. So that was the 1980s. So what we're gonna do now this one is a lot shorter, so I don't know why. I highly doubt there were less #1 hits in the 90s than there were the 80s. Maybe some lasted longer. I don't know. Maybe because in the 80s it seemed like some kind of overlapped, but maybe they went through like different charts per se. So, oh, you know what? I think that is because this one specifically says it's every Billboard Hot 100 #1. So that's probably what it was with the other one is. And why some might have overlapped in terms of dates is they were going off different charts. and they were going off, you know, the number one of each of those charts. That's probably what went with this one, because I'm like, how is this one like almost 10 minutes shorter? You know, and they're still covering a decade worth of number ones, but this is off one specific chart, so that might be why. So, with that said, we're going to go ahead and we're going to take a small break, probably about 10 minutes or so. When I get back, we'll hit up with every Billboard Hot 100 number one single of the 1990s. Alrighty. I think that might have been a little less than 10 minutes, but hey, close enough, right? So, alright, so we're going to go ahead. I was just looking at the time. We're going to go ahead and hop right into the next video. We got every Billboard Hot 100 single of the 1990s. And I'm not going to lie, I'm looking forward to this one. I'll be really curious to see what's on this one. Now, this one I know for a fact I have not seen. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if I add this one on after I did the 80s, because I'm like, that'd be another fun one to do a reaction video to. But here we are. We are going to check out #1 singles of the 90s. So let's go ahead and get on over. We're already in full screen. Alright, let's do this thing. So Another Day in Paradise is the first hit of the 90s. Ooh. Ooh. This. Okay. So first off, Escapade is probably my favorite Janet song, but before that, Opposites Attract. As a kid, I loved that music video. Paula Abdul with a cartoon cat. Yo. Ooh. Oh, that's a good one. Another good one. Ooh. I'm gonna say this is probably... Ooh. Okay, I was about to say that was probably the first, I would say, week #1 we had, but then they go off and follow it up with this. Ooh. Ooh, that's a good one. Of course, 3 weeks, that's it? Okay, this is a really good song. I can see it. But this one, ooh. Dang. Oh, man. I'm not going to lie. I don't think I have the actual album on there. I know we have the song on tape. Probably just recorded. Man, as a kid, we probably wore that tape thin, step by step. Ugh. I mean, who didn't wear that one out back in the day, though? Mariah Carey in the 90s. Ugh. There's Bon Jovi again. I can't really say again. That's the first time they're in here. Oh, I didn't know they had more hits than that. Okay. That's it. George Michael, wow. There's Janet again. Only 1 week, I can see it. I might say that as much crap as most people give Vanilla Ice, I will say this for him. I can't help but wonder, if it wasn't for him, would we have people like Eminem? I'm going to say yes, but it's hard to really say that definitively. Because Vanilla Ice, being a white rapper, you know, probably seems so crazy of an idea. And I definitely would not put his rap skills really all that high, but at the same time, you kind of gotta give him some credit, you know, for being a trailblazer in his own right. There's Mariah Carey again. She was at her best. Like, I think she, honestly, in my opinion, and I'm sure a lot of people are going to hate me saying this, I feel like Mariah Carey fell off after her Daydream album. I think that came out in like 97, the one that had Fantasy, One Sweet Day. Her next one, Butterfly, wasn't bad, but like after that, I don't know. I just didn't feel like, yeah, I wasn't feeling her music all that much. But back in like the 90s, like I said, up until about Daydream, you couldn't touch Mariah. Well, Whitney probably could, but yeah. Dang, Jan's been on here, what, 3 times already? Ooh, that's a good one. There's Mariah again! Yeah, dang. Ooh. Wow. Okay. Haven't heard this song in a hot minute. This is the song that introduced me to Roxette. Dude, how many times has she been on this list already? Oh. Let me watch that clip again, because that song right there. You talk about ultimate power ballads. I love acoustic songs like this. There's my favorite Paula Abdul song. I had a feeling it was going to be on this list. You're unbelievable. Ooh. That's a good one. There's Paula again. Marky Mark. There's Mariah Carey again. Good lord. Mariah Carey's probably going to have the record for most #1s in this decade. I did not know this song made it. I'm sorry. I did not know that song made it to #1 for Prince. I love the song, but I never would have expected it to be a #1 hit for him. I'm not disappointed. Here's Michael Bolton again. Man, that dude could do some ballads too. Ooh. You knew this was going to be on there. 92. Alright, now what? Color Me Bad again. This was a good one. Oh, this is another good one I haven't heard in a while. This song's one of my favorite ballads too. Nope. There's Mariah Carey again. Ooh. Wow. Hold on. I need to take a quick second to recover from that one. That's a song I haven't heard in forever. Good lord. Man. Wow. And you knew this one was going to be on there. 14 weeks? Wow. This dude right here. Oh. Ooh. That's probably one of my favorite Mariah songs right here. Wow. And it's making quite a few appearances on... There's Mariah again. Dude, early 90s. Could you touch her? Oh, I forgot about this song too. Oh, there's somebody who needs to get some love. Celine Dion back in the day. Well, I can't even say back in the day. She still freaking kills it vocally, but man, back in... Ooh. Love me some Ace of Base too. Oh, this one. This song right here. At the risk of demonetization. But let's go back. How many people alive today are alive because of this song? Let's be honest. Maybe even this one too. You have those two strong ballads and you go with that. Wow. Oh, TLC. Dang. This is a song that introduced me to Bryan Adams. And we all know this one. This was only 1 week? No way! I could have sworn it was longer. I remember like every countdown I ever listened to, for at least 4 weeks the song was #1. Wow. Oh. Oh. 95 this came out. Okay. I thought it was 97. Man, that's a... Yeah, honestly, I feel like... Sorry. I feel like Mariah Carey after that album really kind of... I'm not going to say fell off, but definitely... you know... Yeah, no. I just don't feel like she was as good. Like, I feel like that was her last really great album. That's my opinion, though. I know there's a lot of people that feel like that she was probably her best afterwards, but for me... That was kind of like, after that, I just wasn't as much into her. But anything from that album prior, couldn't touch her. And then this is a song that I can't really say introduced me to Celine Dion, Because You Love Me. It's the first song that I knew was her. But I had heard a couple songs of hers before. I just didn't know they were her. But, whew, man. Said, this woman. Ooh. Oh. That's the song that introduced me to Tupac. Wow, they had some really good ones back to back to back here. Hey, Macarena. Yo, these last few songs. Wow. This song right here is a song that I will admit that I actually enjoy now. But my goodness, back in the day, I wanted to destroy anything that I do with Spice Girls. But they eventually grew on me. I think once they kind of, went their separate ways, went out of the limelight a little bit, and I actually was able to enjoy listening to their song and actually listen to it, not like, oh God, this again. I was able to actually enjoy them. Man. Another song that grew on me after a few years. right. So like I said, so this was on her Butterfly album. Like I said, even though I feel like she started falling off, her Butterfly album was okay. She had a couple of good ones on there. This was one of them. Who doesn't remember where they were when they found out about Princess Diana? I remember I was camping, and there was so much of me that was just like, just wanting to believe that it was just a crash and she may have been just severely injured. You know, that some report was going to come out that, oh no, she's still alive. But man.
Just wanna take it nice and slow. My heart will go on down. Getting jiggy with it.
Oh, yes. I was so excited for this collaboration because I remember way back in the day with Monica and Brandy, you know, it always felt like, you know, who was better between the two. And then they did this song together. Ooh. Oh, I loved it. Speaking of Monica, ooh, Lauryn Hill, nice. Oh, I didn't know. I didn't know they did a song together. Oh wow. Oh wow. Probably my favorite Cher song right here. Oh yeah. I'm not gonna lie, this was a good one for J-Lo. And this is my introduction to Destiny's Child. Wild Wild West. Oh, Christina. This was actually a really underrated song, I think. Okay, I take that back. I forgot about this song from Mariah Carey. This was a great one for her, too. Santana. Oh, he closed out the year at #1, huh? Wow, okay.
The Silverado Trail Boss.
Okay. All right, I gotta say, that was another fun list to go through. They had that one stretch, though, where it was just like bang after bang after bang, where I'm just like, wow, what a time to be alive. To be alive through all those #1s, all in such close succession. Wow. Yeah, that was a lot of fun. I need to add these. Give me a quick second. I forgot. I gotta add these videos so I can add the links to the descriptions later. And take them out and watch later as well, so I don't accidentally watch them again. There we go. All right. Yeah, I really had fun with that one. Well, actually, I had fun with both of them. You know, reliving the one with the 80s and then going through the 90s, because with that one, you know, those are at least ones that I really fully, you know, remember well. So that was really a lot of fun to go through. So let me get out of this real quick. Let me see here. 2 o'clock right now. And I know I got to be done with at least an hour. So, you know what? Let's do this. Give me a second here. Yeah, you know what? I haven't really done much gaming content on here, so I'm going to take a small break. I'm going to open up a game. Probably Dead by Daylight I'll open up. And then what I will probably do is I'll probably just play a few matches of Dead by Daylight. And then once I have to leave, I'll probably go ahead and end the stream there. So not going to take a very long break. I'm just going to go to my break screen while I get the game up and ready to go. So should only be at worst 5 minutes as long as everything runs right. So be right back. Alrighty. Wait a quick second here. Alright. So we are doing some Dead by Daylight now. Give me a second here. I need to do some Bloodwed, because if I can get her up to level 3, I'm going to start playing as some of my normal characters. I've been wanting to do a thing to prove to people that not all people who play as Sable are bad teammates. You could label it Sable's redemption. But I'm also on... I've got a couple personal missions going. Oh, excuse me. I know the last one I was doing was this, get my Meg up to P100. But then I got to the point where I'm like, you know, I really probably should try getting my survivors, like all my survivors up to level 3 so I can get all their perks unlocked for my characters. So that's the project I'm working on right now. You know what? This is a lot of blood points. I won't waste your time with it. So right now, I'm playing with Zarina. Trying to figure out what I want to bring for an item. I'm not bringing anything. So right now we're on a special. They got an event going on called Chaos Shuffle. So normally, if you've watched Dead by Daylight before, you know that we always have these perk slots that grant us some special abilities. But with Chaos Shuffle, they're all random. So I have no idea what I'm going to run with. That's why I'm not running in with any item. Because usually with my items, I like to run certain builds with them. Plus, I don't play as Zarina all that much, so I don't have a lot of the items I would like to have. So that's part of the reason why I'm not, you know, really too worried about it. Like I said, my whole thing is just getting her up to level 3, and then that's going to be it. I didn't even check to see if any of my friends were on. Granted, if they were, we'd probably be playing for longer than time I have, so maybe it's not so bad. Alright. Okay. So, Killer did not bring any offering. Yeah, it's fine. Alright. Oh, Lake Ormond Mine. Dang. Oh, I was like, wait a minute, what's going on? Okay. This is actually good. With Plunderer's Instinct, at least I know where the chests are, so I can get myself an item. Hope that'll be good for the end. Okay. Alert is really going to be good. Alright, so it's a trapper we're dealing with. Alright, so this toolbox is best for sabotage. Oh man, I hope that oh, who's that? Claire? I don't or Nancy. I feel like she's got no mither. Oh, I feel bad for her. Okay, I thought Trapper was coming, but I guess not. Alright, I gotta take advantage of Alert though, because with Alert, at least I know if he does any damage to anything, I'll see his aura, so we'll know where he is. Alright, basement is in the killer's shack, so I'll have to keep that in mind. It's like he keeps getting close, but then he goes away. Where is he? there he is. What's he doing? Is he farming? Alright, well, let's disarm this trap. Yeah, I'm about to say, be careful, Meg. I have a few... That was a noise I'm very unfamiliar with on this stage. I feel like this trapper is new. This is very confusing. I can't tell if he's trying or not. Oh, that's wiretap. Alright, maybe he is trying. I have no idea what that one was. Run, Meg. Meg, what are you doing? This trapper is confusing me. A lot. Well, at least I got myself a new item out of the deal. You want me to heal you, Meg, or are you just gonna open? Really? Go, I'll take hit for you. They really... This is really a sick looping spot right there. That is really sick. No, come back! Come back! Alright, well, let's just get out of here. Alright, GG's, I guess. That was interesting. Definitely one of the more boring matches I've had, but... Sorry about that. There's just nothing really I could do about it. I think everybody's staying in just to farm points at this point. Oh, what was this one? Deadline, that's right. Yeah, I knew it only worked when I was injured. Alright, well. There's that one. Hopefully I don't have too many more matches like that. Alright, let me... I know I said I wasn't going to waste too much time with the Blood Web, but... I'll do at least 2 levels after each match. Just so I can progress. But I think I should already have enough blood points to get her up to level 3. Alright, so we'll start. No, Phil, as we're waiting. Oops. Alrighty. Alright, go ahead and ready up. While I'm waiting on everybody else to ready up, I'll just go ahead and do this. That way I'm getting my blood web taken care of and I'm not making y'all watch me do it. If you guys are stuck watching this, it's the fault of the other players for not readying up. Right now it looks like we're waiting on 2 people. Ooh, which way do I want to go? I'll go this way, it's cheaper. Alright, there we go. Oh, we got 3 people with Iron Maiden shirts. I like that. I like it. Oh. Did I? Oh, that's right. I only had 1 escape cake. Meant to bring bloody party streamers. I need blood point multipliers. Alright, start right by. I'm good with that. Alright, what parts we got? Another trapper. Alright, Lucky Break, background players, Saboteur, and Lucky Star. Not bad, actually. I can make use of this. Jeez, Nia. Where is he? Someone's got an invocation perk. No idea which one it is, though. I love how both me and Nia are being real cautious about coming back. Where is the killer? Oh, there he is. Is this the same trapper? No, this guy's a little smarter. Alright, I'm gonna disarm his trap. That's gonna get his attention, though. Ooh, weaving spiders. Okay, I like that one. Oh, hello. Okay, so obviously there's a perk where when you break something, we scream. Ooh, nice one, nice. Dude, he's gonna let me max out on pallet stuns. He keeps this up. Oh, he wants me. He wants me. Oh, he got me. He got me. Very odd trap placement, my guy. I mean, more power to you, I guess. I do feel like I might have been playing with him a little bit. This guy, they definitely has me new. I didn't even check the last match. But based on the way he's playing, well, it could be a she. But based on the way they're playing, they feel like they're relatively new. Somebody? Somebody? Okay. What the heck? What happened? Man, that sure is taking me a while to heal. Wonder why. Oh! Make it to the window and I'm good. Why did he let Claude go? I'm a little confused. I'm very confused. Is it because she DC'd? I'm feeling very, targeted here. Nia, can you help me out? Somebody help me out? Nia, what are you doing? Help! Oh my goodness. Nia, what are you doing? Okay. Nia? Nia! What was that all about? I'm gonna let her stay on hook for a while just to be petty. Alright, he's probably gonna go after that hook. Yep, that's what I thought. As much as I want to be petty, I won't. Shit, you just brought him back, though. Come on, we'll take turns. You're lucky I even want to help you, Nia. How come I can't heal? Why are you broken? Why are you broken? Okay, that was weird. Why was she broken? I hear Michaela. Alright, we need to find the last generator. I feel like at this point he's gen guarding. We may or may not have 3-gened ourselves. Alright, Claudette found one. Oh boy. Alright, good. Alright. So I know they're almost done, but I want to just start working on a generator just so in case they get chased off of that one. Oh, Nia, what in the world? I was really hoping she had adrenaline. Oh, well, Nia's done. Well, time to go. Sorry, Nia. This time I'll stay behind so I can actually see what level said Trapper was. Alright, so we got a 3-man out. I feel like it should have been a 4-man, but that Trapper was playing kind of weird. Oh, the Iron Maiden people were the only ones that made it out. Granted, one of them was a bot. Okay, so Trapper definitely knew at that force. No? Oh, that's why Nia was broken. I think she took a protection hit. Okay. That makes sense. Had Shadowborn, but I don't think anybody blinded him. Wow, okay. That's okay. Interesting. Alright. Let's go ahead and go on. Alright, y'all. Looking like I might have time for one more match. So let me do my blood web thing. Alrighty. Liking these shorter queue times, sort of nice. Oh yeah, I'm definitely going to be getting hurt at level 3. Nice, got a purple flashlight out of their deal. Just waiting for everybody else to ready up. There we go. Okay. That's an interesting outfit for Mr. David there. I forgot to equip the bloodstreams again. Well, at least we had those. Actually, now that I think about it, I should probably, after I level up her, I should probably save up my blood points, because once the new killer comes out, I plan on getting them. It's, oh, what was his name? Ken? I don't know the last name, from Tokyo Ghoul. And I'd seen some gameplays of him, and he looks really fun. And I definitely intend on getting him when he comes out, which I think is next week. Oh, I am not very good at this map. Oh, they got corrupt. Alright, so I got deception. Is this Trapper again? Freaking corrupt! And corrupt intervention can be such an annoying perk sometimes. Oh, it's the plague. Granted, on a stage like this is not a bad map to play against the plague. Got a lot of stuff to block her vomit. The only thing is, actually, no hit is always a possibility, so cleanse totems when you have the chance. I'm about to say, I haven't heard anybody start on a generator, but it might be hard to find a generator because of corrupt. Like, all the generators I found were blocked off. Alright, so I got Detective's Hunch. That's going to be a decent... I don't know where she's coming from. Alright. Let's see if diversion worked. Oh, she's chasing somebody. Oh, she puked on somebody. That's very close. Let's go on this side. Wow, that was lucky of me. Ooh, come on, come on, come on. Come on, Bill, she's counting on us. Ooh, Fogwa, I didn't even pay attention to all the perks I had. Treacherous Crows, okay, I'm not even worried about that one. Alright, I'll get you. Ow! I got stuck. Alright, good, 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 good. No way! No way! There's no way that worked. No shot that worked. Oh my goodness. No shot that worked. Oh, they're cleansing. I guess that's not terrible. Alright, I'm gonna go that way because we're about to work ourselves into a 3-gen. Where's the totem? Oh. Wow, I can't believe that worked. Don't anybody tell me that diversion does not work. How come I can't see? I couldn't see her, horror. I wonder why. Friends to the end. Great. Alright, I'm going to trust that David is going to go get the unhook. Yep, there it is. Alright, there we are. I'm in good shape right now. Wow, great skill checks have become very important now. Oh, he had shoulder the bird. Nice. Nice. Well played, David. I hope it didn't accidentally lead her to... Alright, she's staying strong in the terror radius, Oh, I think I may have accidentally led her to somebody. Oh, we still got the one upstairs! Nice! Oh, she's... Yeah, we need to run away. I need to find a fountain. All right, Claire. Heal, please. Thank you. All right. Thank you. Dude, diversion has been coming in clutch for me this game. Alright. Now I need to get upstairs. See, that's where my problem is with this stage, is I'm just not familiar with where everything is. I need to go. There, okay, there we go. Please tell me you're not running around upstairs. Alright, yes! Ooh, that was close. That was really close. Alright. Strongly focusing. I could really use a great skill check right about now, but I'm not going to try to force it. Did you just slap my behind? Sir. Please, do not bring him upstairs. Do not bring her upstairs. Do not bring her upstairs. Alright. Bill is giving her the business. Alright, if David and Claire, or I keep saying Claire, that's Nancy. If David and Nancy can just get to a door. Oh, she's broken now because of her sickness. Oh, poor Bill. I'm gonna go down to the basement so I can grab me an item. Shoot! Running, running, running! Okay, come on, 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 keep going, go, go. Ow! It's like all the pallets are gone. Oh boy. Now I have no idea where to go for the door. At this point, I'm just trying to get away safely. Okay. Door? Door? Right there. Bill! What happened? Oh wait, why did I say Bill? That's David. Heal me! Heal me! Bill! Heal! And then we go help. Don't worry, David. We're coming. We're coming, David. Wait, who left? And why? Guys, run! Run! Dang it! We all should have got out. Why did Nancy leave? I probably should have just trusted my instinct and just opened the door before unhooking. Oh, honestly, Nancy got him killed. Nancy, why did you leave? Why? Oh, that's why I couldn't see them. Wow. Yeah, Bill should have tried a little better to take the hit. Wow. Alright, y'all. Okie dokie. Well, like I said, unfortunately that's probably gonna do it for this stream. But at least I know, you know, I'm not gonna lie, I actually really kind of like this. It's nice to just be like, you know, I feel like doing this and then just doing it. You know, just doing whatever we feel like, just kind of just going with the flow of everything. I really kind of like that. So, but this will probably be something I try to do every now and then. Like I said, this is a community stream, so it'll probably be, you know, again, just us do basically where we're able to do stuff together. You know, whether it's gaming, reacting, or just watching some videos, stuff like that. Maybe even like some of those save one song things that me and my brother do. We can do those, and then like in the chat, you can just tell me like which one you would save. You know, just stuff like that. You know, and then you know, just stuff like that. I'm gonna try to figure out some more activities that we can do together during these streams. But either which way, I really feel like that these could really be fun. So I look forward to doing these a little more often. But in the meantime, I gotta roll out. So give me a quick second here. Just get my stuff together. But all that being said, Don't forget to head to my post section. That way, if you haven't voted on Best K-Pop Group yet, feel free to cast your vote on that. And also on the post, I have a tentative schedule, well, not schedule, but plan for what I have to put out this week. So definitely keep a lookout for that, just for the stuff that's coming up. But all that being said, thank you all for stopping by, and I'll catch y'all down the road.